Viral po ang isang online video kung saan makikita ang isang babae at lalaki na naglalakad sa kahabaan ng EDSA Buendia kung saan hindi nila alintana ang peligrong pwedeng mangyari hindi lang sa kanila kundi maging sa mga sasakyang pilit na iniiwasan sila. Ayan po. Ito po ay kuha ng isang netizen na nag-upload nito sa kanyang sariling social media account. Ang paglalakad po sa gitna ng EDSA ay pinagbabawal sa batas at halimbawa ng paglabag sa pedestrian traffic rules na kung tawagin ay jaywalking. Pero ang tanong, meron bang eksaktong batas na nagbabawal sa jaywalking? At ano ba ang parusa at multa sa mga taong mapapatunayang nagja-jaywalk? Usapang jaywalking po ngayong umaga sa Legally Yours kasama si Attorney Janine Carla Aranas. Welcome to Kada Umaga, Attorney.
Hi, thank you.
Ganda umaga po, bati ka muna sa mga kada natin.
Hi, good morning. Good morning sa mga kada.
Okay, ano po ba ang mga kailangan nating malaman tungkol sa batas which takes into consideration jaywalking po, Attorney?
Well, sa Pilipinas kasi, jaywalking talaga, wala tayong national law na nag-prohibit dito. Kumbaga, wala tayong linalabag na pang kalahatan sa Pilipinas na batas. Pero what we have are local ordinances and we have MMDA resolutions that prohibit this.
Okay, so in this particular case where they are walking in the middle of EDSA, kaninong ordinansa po ang which ordinance, which local government ordinance applies to this?
That would be the portion kung nasan sila sa EDSA. In this case, I think it's Makati.
Okay.
So what would operate would be the local ordinance of Makati.
Okay, in which case, ano po ang nakasulat? Ano po ang nakasaad tungkol sa jaywalking sa mga ordinansa ng Makati City?
Just like in every local ordinance naman, basically they have these common skeleton naman na you're supposed to only cross as a designated crosswalks.
Okay.
And when crossing, kung meron dyan traffic enforcer, you still have to follow the traffic enforcer. And kasama din dito na bawal din maglakad sa mga hindi designated na lakaran katulad ng sidewalk. So katulad ng Makati, meron talaga mga lugar na talagang prohibited kang maglakad. Siyempre, for sure, isa na dito ang EDSA. Kasi it's a national highway and wala naman silang tatawiran doon technically. Kasi ang kabila ay EDSA pa rin. Wala naman silang tatawiran. And ang Makati naman, we all know, kompleto sila sa footbridge, sa tawiran, sa enforcers to let you cross if you have to.
Okay. So, Attorney, dito sa kasong ito, sino dapat yung mag-file ng case against these two jaywalkers?
So, what happens kasi, if kunyari may violators for jaywalking, syempre, since si MMDA ang lagi nasa kalsada, they're the ones who really see the violators. So, what they would do would be issue a ticket, which we call pedestrian violation receipt, a PVR, and then, kapag itong si violator ayaw magbayad or could not comply, pwede siya mag-community service if ayaw niya bayaran yung multa.
Na 500 pesos?
Right now,
okay.
yes. 500 and then kung ayaw niyang bayaran or hindi niya mabayaran, pwede siya mag-community service. Usually 1 to 3 days ito, mga pag-pick up ng basura. Pero kung hindi niya pa rin ito gawin, pwede nang ipasa ng MMDA, i-refer ito sa local government unit who would be, which would in turn, they would be the one to file a criminal case. Kasi it becomes now a criminal case when that ordinance is actually violated and you don't comply sa pag-satisfy ng dapat penalties po.
Ayun.
Yes.
So right now, jaywalking is not a criminal offense.
It's not
Pero
a
kung sila ay napahintulutan, dapat ba merong on the spot? We have a video,
Yes.
pero sino ba dapat ang nag-approach dito sa dalawang to say that you're violating something and that you have a penalty to pay?
I think if there are traffic enforcers around, dapat sila. Kasi they should have issued a PVR if talagang nakita nila. Pero syempre, we can't also fault them kasi we saw na it's in the middle of EDSA. Syempre, si MMDA natin, hindi naman pwedeng mag-sacrifice siya ng safety din niya. Kasi if the public knows, si MMDA kasi ang dami kong nakita sa internet, parang they're saying na, ba't hindi inaresto, bakit hindi inano. Si MMDA po kasi natin, they're not actually authorized na mag-apprehend So, ang nag-apprehend lang si police, si LGU, si barangay, pero si MMDA hindi po. What they do is just issue the tickets at kapag kailangan may hulihan, i-refer pa rin nila sa police.
Okay. So malamang ito ay napadala na lang ng PVR
Yes.
pagkat in their registered addresses after matukoy ang kanilang pagkakakilanlan.
Identities,
Ganun
yes.
ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
And then they have how long to pay the 500 pesos, and if not, kakasuhan na sila ng kriminal?
Just 7 days. They have to pay it by 7 days or
Or-
transmit their intention to do the community service.
Ayun,
Yeah.
kailangan nila i-signify yung intention nila mag-community
Yes,
service.
kailangan po.
Which entails usually what, attorney? Kapag
Usually
community
po,
service?
nagpipick up ng trash.
Oo.
Lalo na kunyari, Manila, QC, sa mga estero talaga.
Oo.
They pick up trash. Sometimes yung iba nagsisweep sa mga city halls.
For how long yan, attorney, usually?
Until,
A day?
Ano lang naman, a day or 3 days lang po.
A
And
day or 3 days?
It's not the whole
Parang
day.
I'll pay the 500 kasi
Exactly.
mawawalan ka ng ng
Exactly.
kita. Eh kung
Exactly.
minimum wage yan, that's about 1,500 or
Exactly.
2,000
Exactly.
for 3 days.
And then you're going to have the hassle na, what if makasuhan ka pa?
Oo. Pwede po bang halimbawa yung nag-video, which is a netizen, a private individual, he came out na rin at kinwento pa niya na parang nandun siya sa footbridge no nakita niya tong couple na to at parang nag-aaway pa sila when they were crossing the road. Hindi po ba pwedeng siya mismo or anybody else who saw them magsagawa ng citizen's arrest?
In this case po kasi, as we have discussed a while ago, jaywalking kasi at the first instance, it's not a criminal offense eh. So, you can't do, technically you can't do a citizen's arrest.
Okay.
Sa akin kasi, when in doubt, just refer to the proper authorities.
Okay.
Hanap ka police, traffic enforcer, barangay.
Oo.
It would be better.
Okay. At explain mo nga, attorney, bakit nga ba pinagbabawal ang jaywalking or yung pagtawid sa kung saan man natin gusto?
Yes. Ano naman, ang pagbabawal kasi ng jaywalking, it stems from, syempre gusto natin safe ang pedestrians natin. And syempre pangalawa, since it's a very laganap na problem naman sa atin, it's because of decongestion sana ng traffic. Kasi syempre, if people are just crossing everywhere, iiwas yung cars, syempre matatraffic din tayo. Like for example, sa EDSA, dapat tuloy-tuloy lang yan eh. Imagine just a couple, biglang magaganyan. Anong klaseng traffic yung madudulot nila?
At ano pa to, attorney, not taking into consideration the fact na pwede silang mabangga
Yes.
or mabundol ng mga
Yes.
sasakyan in such a busy thoroughfare like EDSA.
Yes.
Kung mangyari yun, attorney, sino po ang mananagot? Kasi because they were crossing in a
Yes.
place or in an area they're not supposed to,
Yes.
nabundol tuloy sila, mananagot pa rin ba yung sasakyan or driver na nakabundol?
Sadly, yes. Kasi sa batas natin, it's, a lot of our legislators are actually, rather, are actually pushing for a change in our laws regarding this na kapag nakabangga ka, automatic kasalanan mo. Kasi right now, it's still like that. So, what would happen is, the driver would still have liability or the owner of the car, yung pagja-jaywalk nila, ano lang yan, bawas sa liability nila if ever mahatulan sila na liable talaga. So, this is why, kaya makikita natin, ang daming videos na usually yung mga nabubundol, di ba sila din naman tumatawid sa hindi pedestrian crossing, hindi footbridge, pero lagi pa rin ang mababalitaan natin sa news, nakuha na ng pulis yung driver agad. Kasi ganun pa rin yung batas natin. It hasn't, kumbaga, kept up with the developments of, kunyari, vehicles and ano na ba yung speed na nakakating ng mga kotse ngayon.
At saka, let's say, hindi man sila nabundol, but a car or a driver tried to swerve to avoid them, hitting another car, di ba?
Yes.
Can we ask this couple to pay for the damage, di ba?
Yes. Actually, there is a case naman. You could do that. I-prove mo. Pero yun na nga, you'd still go to court.
Diba?
Kasi yung nabangga mo pa rin, ganun pa rin,
Oo.
you'd still cause damage.
So, attorney, nakakalungkot, no?
Yes.
I think it takes cooperation from a lot of people
Yes.
to get this done.
Yes.
First of all, let's strive to make our country a walking
Yes, exactly. A
safe,
walkable, yes.
a walkable country
Yes, yes.
or walkable city,
Yes.
'di ba? Wag natin parkingan yung yung mga bangketa
Yes,
with our
tama po.
cars.
Tama po.
Tapos ano pa, i-respect natin where we're supposed to cross.
Yes. And
'di ba?
siguro, well-defined designated lanes. O ito, kung bike lane lang, bike lane lang. Huwag na tayong papayag na, may motor na naman dyan,
Correct.
may e-bike. Kung bike lang. And then motorcycle lane, bus lane. And then, ano naman yan parang it's katulad po ng sinabi nyo, cooperation talaga from everyone, not just the enforcers. Hindi naman pwedeng puro sila lang.
At saka sana yung mga gumagawa rin ng mga pedestrian bridges,
Yes.
hindi naman talagang gawing mountain yung
Yes.
pag-construction na saksakan ng taas,
Yes,
di ba?
totoo po.
So parang it also needs the cooperation
Yes.
of our elected government officials,
Yes.
di ba? To make
Yes.
it more friendly
Yes.
to walk for pedestrians,
Yes.
'di ba? Kaya attorney for Arcadas na kailangan ng legal advice or counsel, please share your contact details.
If anyone needs any legal advice or consultation or kailangan nyo lang magtanong, kung meron kayong mga hindi sigurado, you may contact us through our Facebook at Angeles and Buendia, Attorneys at Law. And just for also, it's also the same with our email address, but it's just at gmail.com. And then, is it okay if I also promote? Kasi I would be having a seminar as well.
Yes, of course, attorney.
So everyone is also welcome to join our webinar hosted by our law firm. It's about online lending, topic which could be helpful to a lot of individuals in today's problems and issues.
Ayan, attorney, binigay mo na yung contact details mo. Meron na mga nag-email ng kanilang mga katanungan.
Yes.
Ito po ang mga tanong ng ilang netizens for you tungkol po sa topic natin pa ring jaywalking. Let's see the first question.
Attorney, may tanong po ako. May jaywalking po ba sa probinsya?
Yes, actually may jaywalking naman sa lahat ng areas. Basta katulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina, ang simpleng definition talaga ng jaywalking, ang hindi pagtawid sa designated na crosswalk at hindi paglakad sa dapat mong lakaran. So kahit sa probinsya may jaywalking naman.
Oo. At meron din yung corresponding penalties.
Yes, yes.
Are there more? Or should we wrap it up? One more.
Attorney, good morning po. May tanong lang po ako. Ang pagbaba po ba sa unloading and loading zone ay may tuturing na jaywalking?
Technically, yung mismong pagbaba sa hindi tamang loading at unloading zone, hindi siya jaywalking pa. Kasi ibang violation yan. Violation yan actually ng motorista. Pero
correct.
once na, syempre, kung hindi naman doon dapat magbaba at nakapaglakad ka kung saan ka pupunta, may parte doon, pwede ka pa rin ma-jaywalking.
Yun na yung jaywalking.
Yes, yun na yung
Dahil binaba ka sa hindi dapat
Yes.
babaan. Tapos
Yes.
naglakad ka from there.
Yes.
Yun na. So, dalawa yung may kaso doon.
Yes.
Yung motorista at saka yung pasaherong
Pasahero.
bumaba at naglakad sa
Yes.
hindi dapat. Meron pa. Okay. Last one. Let's see it.
Magandang umaga po, attorney. Dadaan po ako sa pedestrian lane. Kaya lang po, mayroong nakaharang na sasakyan. Makakasuhan po ba ako?
Ayun. Katulad po ng sinabi ko
Nakikita
kanina.
natin yan.
Yes, actually, maraming ganitong problema. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi naman kasi automatic na makakasuhan. So, ano naman yan kaya nga nandyan si traffic enforcer, kung ma-issuean ka man ng ticket, pwede mo naman sabihin lalo na ngayon may NCAP na. Pwede mo naman na yung labanan, kung gusto mo pa na labanan. Pero sa ganyan, hindi siya automatic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Umiwas ka na lang dun sa nakapark, dun sa pedestrian
Yes,
lane.
yes.
Kasi ayaw mo nang makasuhan at mahassle pa.
Yes.
Kaya maraming salamat, attorney, for
Thank you for
answering
having
our KADA's questions. At mga kada, bagamat minor violation lang po ang jaywalking, ay major naman ang pwedeng maging consequences nito. Kaya naman mga kada, huwag na pong matigas ang ulo at tumawid na po tayo sa tamang tawiran para na rin sa ating kaligtasan at ng iba pang kasabay natin sa daan.
Let's get together, Sa Net 25. Sa Net 25.